And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Toss to the left. At the 45, on its way. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Hard running there.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his...
And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wide open downfield. Oh, look out on the right. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they'll finally catch up to it. A big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the red zone, looking for a man. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. They'll try to get the first through the air. Steps away to find some room. And they're in.
Bring it, Lawrence. Yeah, it's big.
inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Turns it on in midfield. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mason. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Looking for space, it's Baxter. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And here comes the punt team. On the return, it's Good. Drills him with the stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got some room into the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes. Make sure you take away that quick stuff. And a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Dances away. He'll try to do it himself. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Back to the ground with the running back. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It is good. And that lead grows even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And now this offense will take the field again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. being down. I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
He'll bring it back. It's good. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now through this.
Gets it in there for the touchdown. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Mason. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He'll pull it on the read. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
You know, you got to pick your spots when you're running your quarterback because you don't want him to take too many hits. You don't want him to risk injury. But when you see a run like that right there and he gets you the first down, man, it makes you want to just dial it up again.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Makes his connection. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
Ball's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying to get the corner. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Robinson will throw. Floating away. He'll let it go down the right side. And it's put in danger, and it's picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And he's running in the open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. The running back has it. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Snags it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arch with their football? A little ballet moment there. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? It's part of the fun, right? And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been a... Set of downs after that completion. Running back searching for a hole. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Unloads it left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Finds him out of the backfield. Got room at the 35. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
And he's in for the touchdown. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so. And A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll ride his man on the option. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Offense working from the pistol. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Ross. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Try to get it to the edge. Oh, spin move. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner goes down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense and keep them pinned in their own end. On third down, going up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers.
Intercepted. Takes it the other way. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. A first down for the offense. On the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Here comes the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the left. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space, good things will happen.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Comes out throwing on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. We asked earlier, the coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Toss sweep to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. A little screen to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
Going up top on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the 2nd half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The option look. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
A strike downfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. They'll run it from the gun. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Might as well give it to him again. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. They've got the screen set up. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
This quarterback really is going to have to be aware in this game of trying to find lanes to throw into when he's throwing over the middle of the field, because this D-line does a great job getting their hands in the air.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. Into their happy place for a touchdown. What a play by this defense with the
offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. The give out of the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He's going to pass. Got it set up on the outside. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And tackled there by the defense.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it. He's in for the touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. First down here for the offense. Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Ball's at the 15 on 2nd down, and they need 9. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, and time has expired here in the 3rd. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Gets away from one. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, getting after him.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And now the offense will come onto the field again. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense
got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. I mean, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw it to them, and they make big plays for them.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play.
Past that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he intercepts it.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella it shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And wings it incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quarterback extends the play. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my leg.
Oh, look out. The ball's free. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Morris. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. At midfield, he's got room. Open runway ahead. The 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And that critical extra point was good, and we are locked up late. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mason. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the offense onto the field again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Fires to the big fella. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. play from the defense to corral that fumble. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, that's a big completion at this point of the game, right? It's late, it's tied, and you're just trying to get the football in field goal range. Give your kicker at least an opportunity to win this thing and avoid overtime.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. He's off to the races. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And back to the air on second down. That's caught. It's Moore. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
How about the offense in that situation to come up so big? The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance to kick this PAT and tie the game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Morris.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's back to throw on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Dances away from the heat. Not enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He bangs his way in for the score. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now, they don't have to go for 2 here, but it looks as if they're going to try it anyway. From the gun. They got it. The aggressive play call pays off, and they're up by 8. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Looking left. He caught it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Big plays in the passing game deep down the field that take time to develop. The big hog mollies up front got to protect their quarterback. Great job protecting him on that play.
On the option. Gets behind the pads and slams into the end zone for the touchdown.
No monkey business. 1st down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Now 1st down here in the 2nd overtime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Getting some heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the option. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing his defense on 3rd down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game